Welcome to Out of the Box with Christine, the podcast for conscious entrepreneurs. Are you willing to step into your greatness? Are you ready to shine? Well, get ready, Truth Seeker. You're in for an amazing ride. And now, here's the host of the show, Christine Blosdale.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Out of the Box with Christine. I am your host, Christine Blosdale, the international #1 best-selling author of your amazing Itty Bitty podcast book, The Top 15 Reasons Why You Need to Tap Into the Power and Profits of Podcasting. That's a lot of P's, a lot of poppin' P's. Well, today I'm here to talk to you about how easy it is for you yourself to become a podcaster, to promote your business, to inspire others, to motivate your family and friends, but more importantly, how you can reach a global audience for just a few bucks. And I am super excited to announce today that my brand new home study course, Christine Blosdale's Podcast Academy for Beginners, the online course is available now, and we're doing a pre-launch phase. So I wanted to let my wonderful subscribers know about this incredible offer that you can get right now. I'll have a link available for you in the show notes. So just click on that and just check it out. But the package is worth thousands of dollars, and we are making available in a pre-launch to you, the Out of the Box fans, for a mere $197. I know it's crazy, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you're going to get. But before I tell you all the goodies that you're going to get in the home study course, I thought I would also appeal to you if you are someone who has a business. Now, if you have a product or a service, you definitely want to get a podcast. But if you are a coach or a consultant, hello, I'm going to knock on that screen. If you're a coach or a consultant and you're hiding your talent, your gifts in your little hometown, just think about all those people, all those potential clients that you could be helping. If you're a life coach, if you're a business coach, if you're a social media coach or consultant, think about all those people that you could be reaching, but they don't know that you exist. And that's my specialty. I work with people all around the world, Los Angeles, New York, Australia, the UK, and I help entrepreneurs get their message out, expand their brand and their business through not only an audio podcast, but also a YouTube channel and those videos, because your podcast can be a audio podcast for Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, et cetera, but it can also make an incredible video on YouTube. And that's where you're going to reach a lot of people. So now that we know who should have a podcast, and if you're in business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a coach or consultant, a real estate agent, an author, you really need to have a podcast. Now, most people don't know how to get started. They think they need to spend a lot of money, and they'll spend a lot of money on microphones and equipment, but then they don't know the first steps to take. And so I wanted to let you be the very first to experience my home study course, Christine Blosdale's Podcast Academy for Beginners, because I have this reputation for making things easy. I wanted to create something for you that is easy, where I take you through step by step the things that you need to do to create your podcast, but also to make it easy and simple and super affordable. Because I believe that just because you don't have a lot of money doesn't mean that you shouldn't have a podcast, that you shouldn't get the word out on your business or your service or your message. Some people create podcasts to expand their business. That's great. And you can do branded podcasts for your company. But a lot of people just want to have a podcast so that they can motivate others or inspire others. I have many clients that are healers and health and wellness experts, personal development experts. If you're somebody who's in personal development and you don't have a podcast platform or YouTube channel to connect with a wider audience, you're missing out. There's so many people that you can reach with a podcast and YouTube channel. So I want to encourage you to click on the link below in the show notes and find out more about my home study course. This is jam-packed with information, and it also includes something very special. It's not just something where you're going to be left to your own devices and you do a bunch of video tutorials and nobody talks to you. What this includes is this 52-page workbook that has worksheets and lessons that you can take, things that you need to consider, but also clickable links. It's a PDF and it takes you right to the resource that we're talking about. So if I'm suggesting a particular microphone, I'll give you a couple different options, but I'll tell you the ones that I use and the ones that I recommend. The same thing with editing software and the platforms to get your podcast out into the world. So first off, in this package, you do get this beautiful 52-page workbook, again, with clickable links, taking you step by step through the process. But in addition to that, you get VIP access to the video tutorial library. Now, the Podcast Academy video tutorial library has right now close to 30 videos, all short and precise. In other words, they're 5 minutes or less, and they're all things that you need to know about becoming a podcaster. So we cover everything from how to find your theme music to should you go solo or should you have a partner? Should you have a co-host? To how to promote your podcast once you get it up and running. So in these short video tutorials, you can take a look and see some of the suggestions that I have from being in broadcasting for 20 years plus, and also from being a podcaster for about 6 years. Now, that alone, that workbook alone, and the video tutorials would be worth $197. In fact, it's worth a lot more. But you're also going to get something extremely important is you get a one-on-one session with me. We meet on Zoom. I record it. It's yours to keep. And you have the opportunity to talk to me about what kind of podcast you want to do. If you have no clue, but you just know that you have a passion and a pull to become a podcaster and a YouTube channel influencer, then make that appointment with me and we'll have that one-on-one. And that way we can go over your goals and customize a program just for you. This is highly valuable because in most courses, you don't get to talk to a live human being. It's just, here's the videos and here's the material and good luck. Well, for my Podcast Academy for Beginners, you actually get time with me. And again, I'll send you the recording of our session afterwards so you can stay focused when we're talking. We'll cover everything from your theme, your branding, your logo for your cover art, the type of podcast that you want to do. Do you want to do long format? Do you want to do mid-range? Do you want to do a micro podcast? I love this aspect because I work with clients all over the world. And one of my favorite things is actually being in a session with them and having those light bulb moments go off. You know what I'm talking about when you feel something so powerful and you know this is something that is important for you to do. So it's a perfect time. I know a lot of people are in lockdown around the world, and it's a great time to upskill. So instead of spending a whole bunch of money doing Facebook ads and online social media ads and trying so hard to create a sale, why not put that good hard-earned money into an online course with that personalized, customized dimension to it, your own personal podcast coach. I will be your own personal podcast coach. And that is something that is so unique. And I can't wait to meet you. So if you want more information, I want you to click on the link below. Again, this is the pre-launch phase of this home study course. So make sure you click the link below. Take advantage of this. We are in the pre-launch phase of this home study course. And so that means you're getting it for an insane deal. Not $797, not $1997, but you're getting it for $197. And that is a fraction of the cost of my coaching program, but you're getting it for such an amazing deal. This won't last very long, so please make sure you click the link below. And I can't wait to be in a session with you and talking about your podcast. I want to get you out there. Okay, so now at this point, you might be saying, okay, this all sounds really good, but I'm not really 100% certain if I'm ready to take that leap. Well, let me allow some of my podcast clients and students, let's let them tell you how amazing this opportunity is and why you need to start podcasting. Our first testimonial is a beautiful lady, Lynn Murphy, the founder of Women Who Push the Limits. And I want you to hear what she has to say about the Podcasting for Beginners home study course and working with me.
Because you're listening to this video today, I'm convinced that you're thinking of working with Christine Blasdale. When you make that decision to do that, you will be so happy you did. I'm thrilled to have been able to work with her for the last couple of years. I have gotten so much value out of that tiny little investment that I can't imagine not having worked with her. She's saved me so much time, so much money, so much hair pulling, trying to figure out what to do for the podcast, that I highly recommend her. Anything that you do with Christine, you are going to get 10 times the value that you pay for it. And she's always got her clients at heart. I always have felt that with her, that she's doing what's best for me. This is Lynn Murphy, and I can't recommend Christine Blasdale highly enough. Sign up now, right away. Don't let this get away from you.
Wow. Thank you, Lynn. That was amazing. I always well up with tears when I hear my students talk about what they've learned and how valuable the information that I've given them is. That makes me feel amazing. You know, I find myself so blessed to work with just absolutely incredible people. And this next student of mine I asked her if she would mind just coming on camera and talking about working with me and also the Podcast Academy. And she blew me away. She absolutely blew me away. So I want you to listen to this review from Elizabeth Galen Baker. And she is a filmmaker. She's going to be creating an amazing podcast. And I'll just let her tell you.
Hi, my name is Galen Baker, and I'm an actor and a filmmaker and a writer. And when I enrolled in Podcast Academy, I wasn't even sure that I wanted to do a podcast. But I had met Christine Blasdale, and I was absolutely sure that I wanted to hang out with her. She's creative, supportive. She's a fabulous teacher. And if you're creative, suddenly those two minds dance together and wonderful things happen. Now I'm looking forward to enrolling in the boot camp and having Christine Blasdale for a lifelong friend. Do yourself a favor and enroll in the Podcast Academy as quick as you can. You're going to love it.
Thank you so very much, Elizabeth Galen Baker. You are amazing, love. Mwah. Thank you so very much. Well, okay, so we've heard from two people who have gone through this material and are on their way or have created a podcast of their own. Now I want you to hear from one of my favorite clients. She is a master Reiki healer, a hypnotherapist of decades, and she has just released her brand new podcast, the Spiritual Warrior Coach podcast. And so I wanted you to hear it from her personally, her experience working with me as her podcast coach and going through all the material that we've gone through. I want you to hear it from Barbara because she's just beautiful. And I know that you're someone just like Barbara who has a dream of getting out into the world and helping and healing the planet. And if that's you, please take a listen to Barbara Savin, because what she says is so powerful and so relevant. If you're watching this right now, or if you're listening to this podcast, please listen to Barbara Savin on her experience working with me as her podcast coach.
Hello, my name is Barbara Savin, and I am beyond grateful for the day that I met Christine Blasdale. Our first coaching session together, Christine helped me to clarify my thoughts and identify what I needed to do to move forward. You could say she was the light at the end of my tunnel. And Christine was like a divine messenger sent to me to increase my courage and my confidence that my dreams as a host of my own podcast show is achievable and that I was worthy of pursuing it. She is a gifted individual with the knowing and understanding of what is needed. And I felt so empowered and energized in her presence. And Christine, she's always positive, supportive, motivating, and her fun personality makes it so enjoyable to learn and to work with her. So please take her workshops that she has to offer on learning podcasting and so much more. It will be truly a wonderful gift to give to yourself. She is one of a kind. So thank you for Christine for making my dreams come true. Love, Barbara.
Wow. Thank you, Barbara Savin. Thank you so very much. So now we've heard from 3 people who have worked with me, who have gone through the podcast creation process. And I hope now you have a better idea of how I work and how powerful podcasting can be in changing your life, in expanding your brand, in getting people to notice you. And the possibilities are absolutely endless. So I would love to talk to you about your podcast, your YouTube channel, but I can't do that until we actually have a session. So now, if you're super excited about this and you're motivated and you're ready to take action, please click the link below. Remember, in this package, for only $197, my goodness, you're going to be getting the 52-page workbook that has clickable links and resources, step-by-step processes that you're going to take. It also features my high recommendations for equipment, microphones, software, all of that is included. And you're also going to get VIP access to the video tutorial library, which currently has about 30 videos. They're being added every week. So there's a new one being added every week. And these are literally 5-minute or less videos with helpful tips and tricks on how you can be a successful podcaster. In addition to that, you're going to get a personal, private, one-on-one consultation coaching session with me, Christine Blasdale, and this will be done over Zoom. You will get a copy of the recording afterwards so you can have that coaching session to refer to. But that is really precious time when I get to work with you privately and we can really map out goals and get you started into podcasting. On top of that, you're going to also get a 22% discount on the Boss AF Bootcamp. This is an amazing group of people that I have on Zoom. We meet on Zoom every other week and we cover everything. This is the Boss AF Bootcamp for entrepreneurs. And this, my friends, is super powerful because it's not just about podcasting. We talk about marketing, how to use Canva, how to create reels on Instagram, how to publicize your business. The Boss AF Bootcamp is a powerful program for entrepreneurs. And when you sign up for the home study course, you're going to get 22% off the monthly membership. It is an insane deal. You're getting thousands of dollars worth of value for a mere $197. But again, this is just the pre-launch phase. And so we're offering it right now. Take advantage, click on the link below and secure your Podcasting for Beginners home study course from me, Christine Blasdale. And I can't wait to meet you. If you want more information about me, of course, you can go to christineblasdale.com. I'll have a link in the show notes. And if you want to check out, there's additional reviews and testimonials from people just like you who had a passion and now we're making their dreams come true with their very own podcast. Until next time, thank you so very much for watching on YouTube and listening on your favorite podcast platform app. And my final words to you are, let's get you podcasting.